We're almost here.
Is this Styxia?
Daylight sticks here.
What happened to this place? I need to find the entrance of the vortex, guarded by the demigod of ocean. High Sealens. Is she still there?
Let's find her.
Long time no see.
Oh my god.
Trailblazer.
Stop!
Generation after generation of Chrysos heir heroes have tried to defy fate with their blood and tears, either voluntarily shattering
How are you here? I thought you were trapped.
or waiting in eternal solitude. But alas, fate can never be defeated.
Yeah, how do you get up?
And trickery may bind my flesh, but my will shall never fall silent. So the demigod of ocean, the Dux Gladiorum, High Sealens, sought to bring me into a fantasia with her voice and drown a genius in slumber. But alas, it was all a hopeless dream. That warden fell before I did, due to erosion of time, while her prisoner remained unchanged.
But you're still here though.
True, I can't leave this place, but what of it? You should have heard of this fable. In a shadowed cave lived a people, imprisoned from childhood, and chained so that their legs and necks are fixed, forcing them not to look around at the cave, each other, or themselves.
That sounds insane.
Behind them is a fire, and before them loomed the stone wall of the cave. The flames cast shadows, while the rocky surface threw back echoes to them. That false play is the whole world. Yes, I'm trapped in the cave, but I know it's all just a fleeting illusion. I don't struggle in dreams. I wait, and now my deliverer has come to defeat me and save this world that never owed you anything.
Oh man.
Oh, you'll need to awaken the singer here and unseal the prison called Vortex of Genesis.
So whatever happens, it is inevitable for me to, well, face you.
You'll be the one to unshackle me and bring the cave crashing down. Of course, I don't mind waiting a little longer. Let me guide you through this next illusion. One last memory from that prison warden. I hope you'll watch the stories of this fantasia closely. Logically, the deliverer must see the world for what it truly is. Emotionally, this memory captures the fate of everyone in Amphoreus better than anything else. Only by feeling it for yourself can you understand my point of view, the meaning of destruction.
Spare me whatever you're trying to say.
To your unshakable resolve, I salute you. But before we step onto the final stage, let me ask you this. In the spirit of that fable I told you just now, can the prisoners in the cave learn to see the shadows and echoes for what they are, and stop mistaking them for reality?
Come seek the song on the shore that bears no fruit. Let's keep going then.
Look, the fire projects the face from her memories. An actress upon the stage of this play.
The dark tides flood
Sea
the
siren.
sea, and our kingdom teeters on the edge.
What's going on?
Fear not. Our queen has gone to the borderlands. She'll quell this calamity herself.
This is the scene when the Chrysos heir of ocean was born. She was once of a Titankin race named Sea Siren.
Oh, she's a siren.
At that time,
Kind of like a mermaid.
Kozlada had suppressed
But not really.
the black tide's rise, but he was unable to remove Viantum from its roots. The black tide still roiled in the depths of the world, and the kingdom of sea sirens was the first to face the destruction head on.
Listen, I heard Electra's voice. She's calling to us.
I see.
Let's go. Her voice carries the queen's command.
Go.
The black tide from threatening the ocean. The queen gave her all, body and soul.
Born of the queen's chalice, she bore the deepest blessings and inherited supreme divine power.
My sisters! You're finally here!
Sisters.
Of course, Electra. Your beautiful melody drew us here.
Electra?
Her true name is Electra.
Yeah, that's what I assumed from the drip marketing we had
Clinging to
weeks
the
ago.
past with aching defiance.
The Queen summons us. She must be near exhaustion. The black tide will soon enter our borders.
Then what do
She
we
sounds
do?
younger.
Will our seas
I mean, it
fall
makes
to
sense.
darkness and terror as well?
She's short over here. Or she's always been this short. Compared to this normal NPC.
Don't worry. We shall lift the chalice in her stead to catch the black tide. And stand together to safeguard our realm and its people.
Such tiny Titankins. Thinking they can
Shut
stop the
the
tide of
heck
truth.
up, Lygus.
How naive. And that naivete is the root of all suffering.
There. It's an elevator. I didn't realize it's an
The
elevator.
Queen's palace lies just ahead. Even her once graceful form is now tainted and drowned in dirty mire.
It's your mother. Whoop. Oh man. Now. Do you have time for this?
Lygus, our noble queen. We've come at your call.
My little fishlings, you swim with such joy. It pains me to speak of the kingdom's sorrow.
Okay,
I
that's
once
her.
believed I could drink the black tide dry, but even the deepest chalice.
The way she
one
sits
day
down like
will
this
flow, and I can hold no
makes me
more
think that
of
she's
this
supposed to be, well, supposed to have a mermaid model. Maybe, I don't know.
Mother, worry not. We're all children of the sea. Let us bear your fate together.
We'll take up your mantle and drive back the black currents.
We'll mend your sacred chalice and take in the cursed filth.
My little fishlings, when the spear of strife falls, you may retreat in peace. I promise you. On the surface, the city-states will hold a feast without end in your honor. This is the last gift I can give you.
Oh boy.
Thagusa sank into the abyss. With the chalice shattered, their intoxication spilled into the black tide, birthing the first madness in Amphoreus. Sea sirens followed one after another, hunting for the Titan's fragments, until their flesh decayed and their bones crumbled, all for the promised final feast. Keep watching, but tread carefully, for the stage ahead is crumbling with age, just like her shattered fate.
Yeah. Keep going with this.
Clinging to the past only blocks the road forward. Why not let time build a bridge to the future?
Doing puzzle still. Burning spray, chrono vessel, and time stop. What is this? Oh, it's the same thing. Okay. We're doing this thing. How far are we going back here? Very, very far.
The chandelier is still giving way. Maybe the chrono vessel nearby can help.
Okay, that's how it
Your
is.
wisdom far surpasses even the bounds of reason's model.
Well,
Can't get through. Looks like I'll need the miracle orb nearby.
The ending was written long ago. Even you cannot rewrite it. Just like this poor chandelier.
what will you say? You have to keep going.
How about exchanging this for some honey bird?
Electra! The fiends
God.
have gnawed my tail. I can no longer swim to the far seas.
Oof.
Electra! The black sludge has soaked my fins. I can't dance with you anymore.
Sisters.
Sisters, don't give up. Remember the Queen's promise of a feast in the city called Styxia.
I haven't forgotten. It visits me in dreams every night. I dreamed of a shining city,
Oof.
its lights piercing the deep gloom of the seabed. I dreamed of children placing garlands on our bone horns, and poets praising the sea sirens for shielding the world. But what a shame. We can go no further. Please, sing to the humans for us. Sing of the deep sea's legend in our place.
Oh god.
The sea sirens were tainted by the
That's
destruction.
cruel.
Their flesh rotted away. They became the black tide creatures of this cycle.
Farewell, sisters. I'll finish this last task, then return to prepare your feast.
And so, only one sea siren remained among the sea floor. I see
Lovely.
swimming alone through the seas, burying her
I mean, no wonder she feels so,
fragments of the
well,
chalice of
nihilistic.
Though most of that journey
She lost
was
everything.
in vain, why not use the power of time to leap ahead toward the journey's end?
To reach the spirit basin, I'll need to call upon the power of the clone vessel.
Just fix everything there.
At last, the Chalice of Plenty is whole again. The Lance of Fury emerges from the River of Souls, and the gods reclaim their duty to hold back the Black Tide. I am freed from endless toil, and now walk toward the rites at Styxia. I bore my sister's dreams upon my back,
What an
took on a
illustration.
graceful human form, and hope to find a grand celebration on the shore. My fins
She
became
turns into
legs.
human.
My scales became skin, and the sea foam on my body became a shimmering gown. But when I stepped onto land, there were no festivals with honey brew, nor poets plucking harps, only silent death, drifting gently along the River of Souls.
When she fulfilled her wish, she only found Styxia.
Yeah,
Already repeated the mistakes of
Styxia is
previous
already
cycles,
freaking gone.
and was swallowed by death.
By the time she arrived,
Hopes and promises are
Styxia is already
nothing.
Styxia.
Foam of dreams.
I am a sea siren, a vessel born to contain the tides. Now that my task is done, and the promise is broken, how am I to go on? In a world drowned in shadow.
It's lost. There you go. That's the word.
Fagusa,
Just showed up for her.
my noble queen.
Nihility.
She evaded my questions with drunken stupor. She told me a grand feast awaited me in the surface world. So I wandered lost, groping through the dark. The feast she spoke of. Where is it?
Lonely Blade, I shall grant you everything you seek.
Teridra. She gave her meaning.
After wandering the surface for ages, the lost sea siren met her future conspirator.
You quelled the wars alone and forced strife into retreat. This swordfish that commands thousands of legions, whom does she serve?
So this is when they met.
Yes, Ceridra, long before she became the Imperator, was already burning with ambition.
Sovereign who follows prophecy. I am no one's sword. I am just a wandering fish, seeking
This
clout
music
with
is
bloodshed.
something.
Then how about letting the sword dance for me? And letting the violin sing in my name? Tell me, what is it you seek?
All I want is a feast where I might belong.
Such a demand is trivial with the Sovereign's authority. I'll grant you a banquet worthy of conquest and comrades to toast beside you. But Knight, you must offer me your heart.
My heart?
Yes, a loyal heart that will generate no betrayal. You were deceived by gods and drowned in the ocean's darkness. But now, I will lead you forward and be your light.
Her
So
life.
be it, noble monarch. The law you proclaim shall govern my every breath. So be it, noble monarch. I am simply becoming someone else's vessel once again, and accepting a duty given to me.
And thus, in her hollow drift, she finally found a new purpose, like sunlight piercing the deepest trench.
Pretty close now, I think.
Noble monarch, I've cleansed the foulness from the road as you commanded.
My blade, you've helped me ascend and take the crown. Ask, and you shall have your reward.
What I desire is the same as before. A feast.
Look, I've prepared you a grand banquet. The finest honey brew and tributes await.
Fish are drawn to light by nature, for the deep sea knows only gloom. Now I found a flame. It may scald and burn, but it's the only light.
Come, let us join the feast. Perhaps the path forward lies hidden among the revelry.
Peace.
Have you heard that the Imperator's about to begin a new campaign?
Her glory will no longer be bound by the borders of Amphoreus.
My faithful subjects, tonight's feast is not just for the past. It's a toast to the future! Born from our golden blood is an unstoppable colossus. Our iron beast to trample the universe!
Great monarch. I've heard the universe teems with great threats. Can we truly remain invincible?
Fear not. Before the troops of the destruction, such rabble is no more than cosmic dust. Surely there's a planet draped in oceans out there in the stars. Once I claim it, it shall be yours
Planet.
to rule.
Like Lusaka? That's the nearest one I can think of. Unless it's, I don't know, Shianzo or something. That place have waters too. The skill coach.
Your triumphs will not go unrewarded.
She's talking about Lusaka there just now.
You a new age, free of fear. Now, raise your cups to our conquest among the Sea of Stars.
Sea of Stars! Sea of Stars!
Really fun game though. Yeah, Sea of Stars, that is.
Quest among
Pretty fun JRPG.
stars. What a grand vision. Yet, to the siren night, only feasts still stir her heart. Come now, join me. Witness the end of this futile dream.
Futile, huh?
Where's the way out of this illusion?
Come quick! Let's celebrate together!
I've saved the finest brew. Come taste it with me.
Noble knight, you are truly a blazing
Oh,
spark.
the
It is
air.
my honor to share this banquet with you.
Noble knight, you have earned victory with your blade. And you have every reason to revel in this moment of triumph. Let me pour you a glass of honey brew.
Noble knight, with the sovereign now enthroned, this triumph is yours as much as hers. Let me raise a toast to you.
Noble knight, your strength is boundless. Lead us to conquer the universe, and let us toast to that vow!
Then drink we shall. Raise your glass. In the deep sea, I never knew what fire was. But when I set foot on land, the first light that I saw was the flames of war, lit with golden blood. It scorched my fins, made me feel pain and ignited an unprecedented hunger. A hunger that flickers in every hero's heart. So bright, yet so blinding.
Look! The monarch herself has taken her seat!
Hear that? The court sings her praises!
Come! Join us and praise her glory.
One eye of hers sees glory, the other sees corpses.
And yet, she cherishes the name of glory more than fear and death.
As they say, the coward died 1,000 times before his end.
But the brave face death but once, which gods stand witness.
On the eve of war, we sang our hymns and set our sights to sail beyond the stars. The legions will climb aboard the beast, riding it like currents across the cosmos. Planets after planets flew the flags of her crown. Realm after realm was ignited by her flames of war. As the final resistance fell silent, a vast empire rose from among the stars. And this small pond at last embraced prosperity and peace. That's how the story ends. Tell me, visitor, in this dream, did you enjoy the show?
I don't know, bro. It's really sad.
Not sure which way to swim? It's okay. It's time for me to wake up from this drunken dream.
Oh my god. All of a sudden. Oh, I'm not supposed to be here. Oh my god.
The Imperator is dead! The
Okay.
Imperator is dead!
Okay, Chibi, shut up.
People once cheered for my ascension,
Oh boy.
and now they cheer for my fall. The cosmos. The battlefield that I cannot reach.
Sacrifice.
Before the Sovereign's conquest reached its end, her life and ambition had already been swallowed by the deep sea. This is the true ending. Her grand designs torn apart by the blade. Her regal robes soaked in golden blood. And the one who struck her down?
Oh,
The one who struck her down was her most loyal Gladius.
yeah. Let's see. But
I don't need to explain myself. A fish in a pond has no hope against the surf.
she killed her.
I wandered the shore, found a flicker of flame, only to snuff it out with my own hand. I don't understand. If the ocean's feast, the Imperator's dream, and even Amphoreus' existence are all illusions, then what's the point of our journey? When the Deliverer returns, I will let this absurd celebration come to an end. But Greyfry, I can't help but wonder how I dearly wish this feast of the flame chase would never end.
Don't know how.
It seems she sensed your presence. The Fantasia's foundation is starting to crack. Let's return to the prologue. Remember the allegory of the cave? Can
Yeah.
prisoners in the cave learn to see the shadows and echoes for what they are?
Allegory of the cave.
Mistaking them for reality.
Nice. reference.
As you've seen, when she cast off her chains, finally turned to look around, and moved her legs, her reward was nothing but searing pain. The light will blind her, for the fire behind her had never once actually touched her eyes. Her legs will buckle beneath her, for she had never learned to walk forward. And so she fell into infinite confusion and fear, and came to firmly believe that the shadows and echoes were the real world. But we in the cosmos, are we truly any wiser than she was? Now, nameless one, fateless one, ask yourself this. The paths you tread, the eons you worship, everything you've trailblazed with your own hands, could it all be someone else's projected shadow?
Projected shadow.
Let's leave that question till after the curtain falls. Once you've unearthed every last truth and reached the prison built for me by the demigods, I'll speak with you face to face. I, the Theoros, have walked the 30 million histories born by Kaslana. 1,000 years is a mere atom in a grain of sand to me. Amphoreus, compared to the cosmos, is but that grain upon a whole beach. I swore to bring an end to the erudition. Would I really let a single grain grind down my mind? Now, please use the power of time to open the gate to the ocean's depths. Go, find the prison warden tormented by loyalty. Find her, step into the world's vortex, and once there, end everything between us.
Getting there.
That palace reflects the heart of the demigod of ocean. Intoxicated, stagnant. There, you'll witness the true beginning of the saga of deliverance. An ugly history, long buried by tides and shame. A staircase of apotheosis that the Imperator forged with the golden blood of 500 human sacrifices under the pretense of conquest.
So it goes.
Wait for you at the heart of the world. But to reach the place, you must find the prison warden, lost in her stupor.
Oh boy.
Beyond this door lies the path to the vortex of Genesis.
But this is the actual path. Time to head into it.
Now step away from this false banquet. And then onto that bloody stage. The palace that worshipped the ocean, the sanctuary connected to the vortex, was also once the battlefield. of the first flame chase.
Flow of time has slowed down. Yeah, it is slow
Her
motion.
exuberant song halted the passage of time in this place, imprisoning my body and shielding my soul from
She did this all for us.
just to await your return. The twisted time and space reflect her confusion. And so, the Imperator's crimes were veiled.
Stay away from Apollonius!
This cup of honey brew. What a sweet aroma.
Run, Virginia.
Dux Hakalithist! We can't give up here!
Man. Oh man.
How delicious.
Can we step in? Okay, thank goodness.
Sadly, all you see is a remnant of history. And your interference is just another equally futile echo.
In the abyss's revels, your cries rise. Relax.
Zuko.
Memories of beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Stand still.
Oh.
Just in time. Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Alright.
Apollonius, look. I chased the enemy away, but I think I can't go any further.
I'm sorry, Virginia,
Aw.
for letting you.
It's okay. I'm glad to die by your side.
It's inevitable, huh?
Such an ironic twist of fate. Even as the foundation of the world crumbles, the heartless Imperator still made the same decision she did in the past 30 million cycles. During the first Flame Chase journey, the Flame Chase Legion stormed Styxia. Tens of thousands of sea sirens surged from the River of Souls, crashing toward the heroes like a tidal wave. The hell before you is the recreation of that very battle.
Apollonius, look. I chased the enemy away.
A painful past, yet hidden beneath a veil of joyful song. Two discarded data clusters waiting for someone's return. It seems. Relive the history, then pass through the temple's waters and come to my side.
Can't believe we really are just hanging out with Lygus right now. This sucks. No, for real, this sucks. We're having to hang out with Lygus of all people. I don't like it at all.
Isn't that the Deliverer? You finally made it!
I did.
What a wretched way to die. The Flame Chase army, devoured by warbling fish, never saw it coming. Look, the cruel Imperator and her Knight Commander, the pitiful Warden. What a perfectly matched duo of test subjects. Their hands drip with blood, Golden blood. Raise the bridge and cross the river of fate. This path of the prisoner is far from over.
Imperator! Imperator! Did you see my gallant deeds, Imperator?
Okay. Just right now.
Imperator! Imperator! Did you see my gallant deeds, Imperator?
Let's do that.
A sovereign and the sword at her side. There are countless counterparts across the cosmos. Most of their stories end in tragedy.
Imperator, why did you...
You're here, Dux Gladiorum.
You ordered me to seal the sea route and handle threats from the rear. So why didn't you wait for me to return? Why send the vanguard ahead and let them die in vain?
Die in vain? No, you're wrong. Their golden blood won't be spilled for nothing. The other dukes have paved the road for me to become the god of law.
The trial of law? You never spoke of this to anyone. What is...
The one who wishes to bear law must purge this world of its curse, and offer the blood of the accursed as sacrifice. I pondered long on what Talantin meant by blood of the accursed. Then, I found the answer. You, I, and every Chrysos heir summoned by the prophecy are the accursed ones. Just like that arrogant Theoros said, our golden blood is the agent of destruction, the antithesis of the world's fate. Dux Frigoris, Dux Brumalis, Dux Helcalethist. Their fate was sealed at that moment. Dying on a glorious campaign was the final gift.
You weren't doing it blindly. It's not that you've gone mad or something. Just trying to, well, tip the scales of
You
Talenton.
speak as if they didn't die because of your cold-blooded schemes.
But it sounds insane
Was
still.
their loyalty meaningless to you?
Losses are a constant on the flame chase journey, among which even life itself holds little value.
Damn.
If a subject marches to war without that conviction, then yes, as you said, shallow loyalty means nothing.
And what about my loyalty, Ceridra? You sent me away under the pretense of guarding the rear. Was there any shred of humanity left in you?
Because you still have a duty no one else can bear. Only you can uphold Fagoos's divine authority. The choice is yours now. Cast off the chains of loyalty and drive those blades through my heart. Or stand with me and sever the ocean's last breath. If you no longer share my vision or believe in the new law I seek to weave for Amphoreus, then go on and end me. The Imperator of Amphoreus may be ruthless and cruel, but never a liar. When I say life itself holds little value, know this. I am ready to sacrifice everything for the ambition to conquer the Sea of Stars.
She's ready to die. She asking her to kill her.
Now you've seen it. The brutal Imperator was willing to spill the blood of 500 heroes to complete the trial of law. As for my poor warden, her suffering had only just begun.
So what happens then?
I'm no storyteller. I have no duty nor interest in
Fuck's sake.
history you've missed. I just want you to witness the monstrous choice the Imperator made before the Chrysos heir turned their blades against me.
Then why are you showing me this?
I gave up on using words to solve conflicts 2,000 years ago. But I won't squander a chance, not even a sliver of one. If there's even a crack in the walls of your conviction, then my victory is already assured. Now that the past is settled, let's turn the page and bring time back to the present and dive deeper still until we reach the very bottom of the abyss.
Hey,
Is the path ahead underwater? I need the Oryx orb to bring back the chrono vessel from the past.
what?
Shatter the vessel of time and let this stagnant pool start to flow. This hidden gate leads to the vortex. Hurry now. The time of our reunion draws near, Deliverer.
Yeah. God damn it, Lygus. Stop talking. Oh, Jesus.
This cruel journey will reach its end at long last.
Or Lycilians. She had to make that choice.
You've been silent a long while, Dux Gladiorum. Starting to doubt your decision?
Save your breath. The vortex of Fagusa lies just ahead. After the trial, there's nothing left between us.
So you'll stop swimming toward the stars, Dux Gladiorum?
I was always a creature of the sea. The stars in the sky were never meant for me.
She keeps up. She gave up.
Will it too be marked by the scent of the seafloor years later?
No. Look, a gravestone. But whose name does it bear? It was here that the prisoner, who thinks herself the prison warden, made her choice. Witness, listen, and awaken. Dux Gladiorum. I've lost count of how many times you've stood here over the past centuries.
You talk too much for a prisoner like Kurgus.
Two geniuses who defied law and all the Chrysos heirs who sacrificed themselves in this cycle worked together to chip away my strength. But they, you, can never affect my will. And as long as my will remains intact, I am free.
Don't get ahead of yourself. I still have ways to chain your divine soul.
Please, do surprise me. But I'd say your mission is nearly done here, isn't it? Oh, it was here you gorged out the core flame of ocean from Fagusa's body. It was here you and that Imperator both completed apotheosis, becoming pillars of Amphoreus. And after that, You drove your blade into her heart. A loyal subject turned regicide. A demigod
I see.
tempting deicide. Or so the history books paint that tragedy. Oh, but if that's the truth, then why, after 1,000 years, are you still here, guarding the Imperator's grave? Still bound by loyalty. Come to think of it, perhaps I'm not the only one imprisoned here.
Your calm does stir the rage in me. As if the one paying the price here isn't you, but us. The ones who lost everything.
That's only because I've waited 13 million lifetimes for my vision to be realized. Countless millennia. Loneliness never once showed me its fatal side. In fact, for a prisoner of the cave,
It doesn't matter to him at all. This man.
friend, one,
This guy, not man. This guy. I kept mistaking him again.
but you
Whatever
are
he is.
different, Dux Gladiorum. Loneliness has crept from the silent depths, sinking its claws into your mind. Bit by bit, it's peeling you apart. Will you regress into one of those lost mad sirens? Oh, what a shame that would be.
You're right, Lygus. Loyalty, curse, the fall of my kin, and this endless waiting. These shackles are too heavy for a fish that cannot perceive any light. I can't break free of the whirlpool that's pulling me under. Nor do I have the unwavering resolve to force myself to wait for that person's return, as everyone hoped for.
Ah, deliverer from beyond the sky, my executioner. How much longer until she arrives here? Or will she ever return?
I don't know. And I doubt anyone does.
Then, what will you do?
Saridra. This will be the last time I carry out your decree. Ever since you took me under your banner and made me the Dux Gladiorum, my music has belonged to others. Time and time again, I use the siren's song to lure the unwary into illusions for your schemes and strategies. Now, let the siren Electra sing for herself. Let me step into an endless dream of my own making.
That's where we are.
Oh, great ocean. I offer you the rest of my clarity and my freedom, in exchange for the strength to stand against the nihility. And
She
all
said
the
it herself.
sacrifices of
The
fallen
nihility.
heroes.
Man, just straight up said it.
Greyfry, deliverer from beyond the sky. When you ride the current of time and find your way here, you'll hear my solo. It will guide you to the heart of this world. By then, I may still be lost in my self-wrought slumber,
Aww.
but I'll uphold my part of this long relay and guard the shackles that seal the theorized. Do you
Jeez.
still remember? To awaken someone from a siren's voice, you'll need
Special water.
The gift I once gave you, may you still have it when the time comes. When you return, please pour that honey brew upon this grave. It holds the story of all our struggles and sacrifices. May you see it one day. The prelude Amphoreus wrote for your return, carried forward through a 1,000-year relay. When your morning ends, I'll likely wake from my dream as well. Then, follow the trail of echoes and find me.
Will do. I will certainly do that.
And together, we'll bring judgment upon the sinner who defiled the erudition.
At long last, 33,500,000
Lygus, oh Lygus.
336 cycles and 4,931 years later, Amphoreus's final curtain is ready to fall. The shadows within the cave gave everything, yet all they did was mimic life outside its walls. A futile effort steeped in sorrow.
Oh my god.
They were no shadows. Everything they did shattered the darkness of this cave, and unearthed the core flame of Trailblaze. And now, with that core flame, I'll light the dawn of Amphoreus!
Do you still choose the will of the paths as your answer in the end? I do not agree with that answer, but I respect your tribute to them. Allow me to take back my earlier words. As an apology, and in the name of Theoros, who saw all destinies in this world, let me join you in mourning.
You don't deserve to
To
mourn.
the heroes who sleep here.
You don't deserve to mourn with us.
And then
Insane
let us
machine.
face each other and decide whose flame will rise with this new dawn.
And Batman. That's all I could say. I bait for the heroes. Okay. To the Christos heirs who gave their lives chasing flame, their fates were not foretold by prophecy, yet they bore no shame in their insignificance. With unwavering resolve, they shed golden blood among the flame-chased journey. Read the inscription. Lux Gregoris Labienus, deceased, 200 something, 300 years. Seneca, almost the same. Virginia, 9K. Lux Helcolitis Apollonius, 200 years. At the end of the long epitaph, Sarida the Imperator, the demigod of law, this is light calendar 3960. Well then, time to lie bait for the heroes of the first flame chase journey. That's the cup we're holding, right? You pour the honey brew onto the gravestone, amber liquid seeping into the crevice of the inscription, as if the heroes are drinking deep of the spilled tribute.
To Virginia, Apollonius, Seneca, Labienus, and Saritra.
Through a brutal sacrifice, they lit the stars of law in this world, propelling Amphoreus's fate forward.
Jesus, why are you still here, bro?
In the shimmering mirage of illusion, they entrusted their dreams to ride among the stars, to the hero yet to come.
Okay. The demigods. To the Christos here who gave their life to it for a new world, their fates as foretold by prophecy are to be born whenever the world needs them, irrespective of how time and space may shift, all to fulfill their duty and answer their calling. Terravox, demigod of Earth, approximately 2,000 years before the light calendar system. This is light calendar 3961. Aglaia, the demigod of romance, born light calendar 3860. Man, 1800. Asterisk unknown. 4123. 4071. For 200s. About 200 years. Trebius, the demigod of passage, born in 3720, the last piece of Odysseus, in light calendar 4295. Damn, that's a while. Considering how many she is. Sephira 3942 4534. Damn, that's pretty long. Anaxagoras 4065 4534. 500 years or so. Jacinthia 4206. Actually, 4 years. At the end of the epitaph, a line left unfinished. Electra, demigod of ocean, born light calendar 3860. Man, she's preparing there. Tip the chalice once more, the honeybrew bathing the stone like golden blood upon the demigod, forging destiny through its purifying flow.
To Aglaia, Trebios, Lydimos, Castris, Anaxagoras.
They're all gone.
Hyacinthia.
In a relay spanning 1,000 years, they stood against enemies far beyond their strength, and won a bitter victory through what seemed like futile resistance.
Is he really just giving props to them or something? I have no idea.
And in that same 30 million cycles, also marked by futility, they remained steadfast in fulfilling their duty to the experiment, unchanging, unwavering. Let this be the end of mourning the fallen. At last, allow me one final toast to the lost prison warden, a prisoner bound by loyalty.
That voice. Could it be?
Is it her?
Bathed in the honeydew of Fagusa, she will awaken from her 1,000-year dream and sing the final song of her mission.
Hycelans.
This tombstone of the old world serves as the anchor of the siren's illusion, a sigil Electra used to bind herself. At the same time, it is the very thing I once proclaimed at the start of the show, a microcosm of Amphoreus itself.
Interesting.
A group of prisoners bound themselves in a cave, crowning their suffering with...
He really loves the cave allegory.
Shadows and echoes. Now, destroy it, end the illusion. The Theoros will take his leave for now. And when next we meet, that shall be the moment that decides the fate of Amphoreus and the entire cosmos.
Sure, Lygus, very well.
The prison warden's dream is nearly over, and the prisoner will soon be freed to the final execution ground, where I shall be executed, or be the executioner.
You're done? Damn. Okay. We're here now. Let's see what we're gonna do. Go forward to the ethereal song.
World and I shall hold here until we meet again.
Beautiful. There she is. This is the vortex.
The last demigod. I'm here.
Oh, I love this freaking camera.
Go forth for the hopes of humankind.
Go forth for the duty of deliverance.
Deliverance.
Go forth for the belief in flame chase.
Go forth for the Golden Blood's glory.
Oh my god. This song. So beautiful.
Go forth.
Seems like my feast is over. It's now your turn to perform.
Oh. Cut. Here we go. And here we are.
Little Grey Fry, please accept my thanks. I was the only one left after the world was destroyed, and I maintained this lonesome feast with my songs.
Damn.
I have prayed to that lightless sea for centuries, hoping it would reply to me. Yet the emptiness never answered. Thankfully, you arrived as promised, and everyone's wait was not in vain.
Yeah. It was a really long wait for you, probably. Are you still holding it together?
Even though madness claws at my mind, my sword stays sharp, my hands agile. If I can uphold this last battlefield, clarity is but an afterthought. Now, you and I will walk towards the end of this world. The heroes have waited for this moment for far too long. Let us use our blades to testify our resolve.
Let's.
O prisoner of the seas, Theoros carrying 30 million cycles of sin, slave of erudition, show yourself. The deliverer has returned, and the time of your execution draws near.
I see an awakened human who has mistakenly taken fallacies as truths and has returned to the cave to try to bring her friends into the sunlight she once bathed in. Alas, prisoners will always be prisoners, blind to the very chains that bind them. As the only other existence with free will in this world, I express regret toward your choice. But I shall retain your right to express yourself. After all, every actor should have a final line before they bow out.
Yeah, for a nerd, you really talk a lot.
Trust me, this will be the final scene. The last dusk this world will ever see shall become the climax that decides the fate of the cosmos. What an appropriate end. My cognition resides in the exomyth. It is pointless to defeat my avatar, projected into the experiment. My body is the shadow cast on the wall by the fire, and my words are lingering echoes within the cave. How can a character in the play fight against the audience? Kaslana failed. The demigods' sacrifices were pointless. As for the two geniuses you placed such high hopes on, I ask of you, where are they now?
After the Imperator was assassinated.
Confusion and epiphany always go hand in hand. That's particularly true for geniuses. You must be very confused about why you could not gain a straightforward victory in a world constructed by an ordinary Intellitron.
An ordinary Intellitron? Cut the pretense, Senior Society member. We've torn off your meticulous mask and figured out Amphoreus' true form. It's part of the primordial prototype machine, the first scepter ever created. In other words, a detached part of Noos's divine corpus.
Yeah.
That's why it has the potential to destroy erudition. As for who would be able to control the Ionic system to rewrite knowledge, only one person has ever managed such a feat.
You better have an explanation for the Society. We want an actual answer, not another prolonged metaphor to cover up the truth. Why are you the one doing this? Answer me.
Come on. Reveal yourself.
Since things have reached this point, I'll give you two irrational answer, purely as a courtesy to posterity. The answer is obvious, so there's no need to say that name out loud. The cosmos made a mistake in calling me a genius. I do not possess more wisdom than those who came after me. I was just the first to touch upon the universe's border, and the first to define the mover of life with incorrect logic.
It is who I think it is. But this, I mean, damn, if It is.
Amphoreus is a miniature of the
Is he the first? He said that he's the first.
prisoners inside the nutshell called the universe. Like the
Is he
madman who
Genius Society member number 1?
wished about the daylight to his fellow prisoners.
Which is the creator?
Greatest sorrow is that I led my peers down a road that
Creator
plunges
of
into the abyss,
the erudition?
which there is no return.
It might be. Let's see how this plays out. As he did mention that he was the first.
I led them into a lightless cage called Paths.
So it is. Is it?
Created a mechanic
It is.
that even I cannot control. And then they became an unparalleled nightmare through their endless extrapolations.
You made a god. You made the Aeon.
They bore the name of erudition, yet they tried to define the known and to seal off all possibilities.
Just confirm your name by now. I know who you are.
Their ascension, and humanity will forever be shackled within the cave known as eons. Therefore, as my organic life neared its end, I coded my consciousness using 14 algebraic expressions and spread my logic core over
9 bodies.
all to finalize my ultimate denial of Nous in the future, and to erase my wrongs with my own hands.
9 bodies of you.
As for Lygus,
One of these 9 vessels.
is only one of these 9 vessels.
God damn it, we're still far away. Far from home.
What an astounding strength of will. As a fellow pathstrider of erudition, I fully understand your obsession with seeking the truth.
Therefore, you surely see it. You cannot possibly stand up to me in this algebraic world sharing its origin with Nous.
You made Nous.
However, I hereby speak for all sentient life forms. We will never allow such a cruel atrocity to occur.
You can pile on your metaphors mountain high, but they won't change the act you're committing. The Iron Tomb out there in the cosmos is still a technical beta version. And yet it's already powerful enough to corrupt the life logic of all inorganic worlds. In other words, when the Lord Ravager within Amphoreus becomes the next knowledge singularity, there's no way you wouldn't have grasped the consequences, First Genius, is there?
First genius, yeah, there you go. Keep on piling on the confirmation there.
Of course, I am
All that's left, I guess, is for him to admit his real name.
answering you one last time before I thoroughly exile you from this world.
Is it Xander something, right?
My grandiose vision for the future is this. Whether organic or inorganic, every act of any life form infected by the Iron Tomb will become a true random function. If one were to compute their integral across the breadth of the cosmos, one would obtain a marvelous constant. Omega. What I call the fall of erudition.
Quite a name. The end. Omega.
Then, within the infinity nurtured by that constant, a new universe shall bud in the chaos. A universe that cannot be predicted and not shackled by the erudition. As the first prisoner to awaken in the cave, I must lead the others who are blind back onto the right path and reach true sunlight. Do you understand me now? As Kozlana stated, destruction is not the process, but the outcome. It is revolution through complete annihilation, and the grand rebirth, after all has been reduced to ash.
Speaking voice acting, as I said previously, there's not a reason for you to toy with fate.
The Amphoreans already answered long ago. Be it as tiny fish destined to be swallowed, or as a giant whale poised for a magnificent descent. We will all fight against fate till our last breath.
Yeah.
That includes me, Electra. Once the Imperator's subject, now the Deliverer's blade.
Deliverer's blade, huh?
Oh, such noble chivalry. Admirable. I will also show my true self to you on this momentous occasion
Oh
as
boy.
a gesture of respect. And provide an insignificant academic suggestion. Thus speaks
There you go.
Number 1. Xandar 1 Kuwabara.
There you freaking go.
Universe's Alpha and Omega.
Freaking show yourself up. Xandar 1 Kuwabara, the creator of the erudition Aeon. Can't believe, a part of him is here. Still sucks that it's only one part of him. One part of what, 9? 1 out of 9 of him. Jeez.
There's no need to rage against the truth. The value of any
But there you go.
resides only in its
So the creator wants to kill his own creation because he didn't expect this, that the creation would become like this now. Very, very funny. What a funny tale, Mr. Xandar.
As for the process of solving it, no matter how elegant, violent, solemn, or humorous, it is all utterly meaningless. As the Theoros, I will.
Oh god. What is this music?
Participate in performing this world's end.
Oh, here we go.
Remember this. As Gnosis creator, I
Music, bro.
the death of knowledge than they ever will.
What is this music, bro? It's popping off.
This is Lygus's true form.
Oh my god, it's some dance.
Not bad. Just in time.
When Xandar switches to evolution mode, enemy targets appearing on the battlefield or allies members weapon summon can accelerate Xandar's mode switching. Okay, got it.
Good times never last. Time to say bye.
Okay, why did I alt that so early? I shouldn't alt yet.
Gonna hold everyone back again.
Stand still.
You have 5 health bar?
Fiends or devils.
That's interesting. That's a lot of health bar.
Allow me to offer a sharp-edged record. Face the intoxicated.
Relax.
The threads of death, the seal of ill fate descends.
Logic is not a weapon, but a pair of shackles. Allow me to shatter them for you.
Virtue in Enteleki. Okay.
Virtue dystrophy.
What the hell? The antinomy state will activate ultimates. However, using an ultimate during this effect will cost massive HP.
Careful. Don't let that silent wave open up front.
Don't know if I should be doing it.
Stand still.
Really asking us to use this, to use the ult, but I won't.
Destruction needs no introduction. Let us
And the music is really popping off.
influences.
Like a dance music.
Is this the black tide?
Indeed. But I prefer to call it a method of argument.
But damn it, let Popo move. I want to heal.
Memories are ever beneath the silent waters. Lies an endless abyss.
Alright, thank God.
Destiny's hand has truly blessed me.
Good time.
Assyrian's gonna die.
Time to say bye. Boom.
I see it! Target the connector between his thoracic and lumbar vertebrae. Destroy that spot.
Huh. That specific spot, huh? Isn't that supposed to be my days? Or is it a different one? I don't remember.
Extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. Erudition, destruction, or trailblaze. Entities must not be beyond necessity.
Oh my God. Holy animation.
Demonstrating this
But no.
Hang in there. I'll do my best to repel this tsunami of destruction.
1%. Lamau. Is he really defeated?
all is futile.
Oh god damn it.
In erudition's calculations, the end of the saga is simply a comment awaiting deletion.
Oh my.
I don't like such a cold statement, okay?
Cyrene.
Can decide the end of a story? Then we can
Cyrene.
also pen and
Music. True. True is playing. Oh my god. They don't. That was mean. They just played the music there.
What do you think?
Why was True playing just now? I mean, I know the reason, but god damn it.
Defeating him in a head-on battle would still remain lower than the acceptable threshold.
Mean. Very mean. If you hypothesis. God damn it. That was foul. But in any case, I have to continue back to the story here. Yeah, they still can't defeat him. if even.
Therefore, victory will still hinge upon Miss Trailblazer and Miss Cyrene.
See, even her involvement.
Go on. Maybe we're thinking about the same thing.
Lygus's cognition resides in the exomyth. He is both an instigator within the experiment and the observer outside of it. Logic. His inspiration circuit can simultaneously process the different time flows in and out of that world.
That's where things get tricky. He simultaneously exists in two different timelines, where the internal clocks are wildly different. That old Intellitron's neurons have completely gotten used to that over this prolonged experiment. And that's why he holds home field advantage. You and I should be able to manage that too, if given more time. Unfortunately, there's no if, and we don't have more time.
We don't have time. No prep work for that.
That's why we need to change our way of thinking and turn his advantage into a weakness.
The key lies in memories, right?
Oh? You caught on quick.
You've already mentioned my friend and I, so it's an easy connection to make, no? My intuition has always been very on point.
Good. Then I'll cut to the chase. Since his thinking speed far exceeds that of normal people within Amphoreus, we are going to externally plant a memory into his inspiration circuit.
And a memory.
Then, command it to loop endlessly until he gives in.
Wait, what?
Even the most flexible and sturdy inspiration circuit cannot withstand the traffic of a full-on information flood. When the amount of information exceeds his cognition filter's capacities, he will have no choice but to focus on processing this memory.
Are we kind of doing like a requiem? The JoJo requiem thingy?
That's when the parallel processing advantage he gained via
Not sure if it's exactly it is.
Destroy him. An image from a person's memory played in real time might only be a second for us. But for him in Amphorian time, it could be millions or even billions of calculations. He won't be able to do anything but watch as he's locked into this prison forged by memories.
Then we can entrap him in the same kind of cycle as the heroes were in, and get him to experience loneliness and pain in that endless recurrence.
Oh, Lamau. You're going to put him inside something now?
It's my greatest honor to be on the same page as the geniuses.
That little one is still in that old Intellitron's hands. It won't be able to respond to us anytime soon. But I don't think she'd refuse. So it's up to you to figure out how to execute this plan. I'm not sure how this happened, but I knew it as soon as I saw you. You are currently a mimetic entity of the Remembrance.
What? A mimetic entity?
Yes. I seem to be something you folks beyond the sky call a memo sprite. But that's fine by me. It suits me perfectly. I can serve as the vessel of memories.
She herself is a memo sprite. I mean, it makes sense because she's mem, but Cyrene is a memo sprite. Okay, that's a surprise. I wasn't expecting. It's a mimetic being, huh? Then, oh my god, that's a lot of questions.
The path characteristic you exhibit is very special. There's no way you're just a simple memo sprite.
Yeah.
However, I'm sure about one thing. You are a mimetic entity born in Amphoreus. She only awakened with the little one's arrival and only matured as she embarked on the path of remembrance.
Gee.
That means your existence is completely attached to her memories. If there ever comes a day when she forgets about you for even a few seconds, or loses her last connection with Amphoreus, then you must be prepared for the worst. You will disappear in the memory zone, utterly
She's not.
gone.
I thought she's also a real character, real person in the real world. But she's apparently just even different. A mimetic being. She's a memo sprite. A special memo sprite, that is. That's very fascinating.
But that's already happened, hasn't it? No wonder I've always had a weird hunch. But that also means I was right in thinking. As long as my friend and I are together, we can do anything.
That's wonderful. So we are that interconnected. Here we
Long
are.
time no see, friend. Did you miss me while you were away?
Of course I miss you. Good to see you doing well.
Same here. I've been waiting for you for 1,000 years.
1,000, huh?
Like how everyone in Amphoreus was also waiting for the Deliverer's return. You probably already knew about the genius's plans for that memory. I had to hide really well in a corner in time so Lygus wouldn't find me, and wait for the right opportunity.
You've been waiting for a really while. You're just playing the long game, aren't you, huh, Cyrene? That's great. Really, really great.
Which is now. The moment when his manifestation in this world is destroyed, and his twin timelines are intersecting. I'm sorry for keeping this a secret from you all this time. I'll tell you the entire, unedited story of this millennium as an apology after this is all over.
Okay.
But for now, let's join hands and complete the final step with the power of the remembrance.
I'm not sure what to do, but you know what to do.
Not a problem. You can just relax. By the way, speaking of joining hands,
Yes. Oh no.
can I please do something before we go on stage?
But damn it, Cyrene. What is it? You tease. What is he?
ステージに上がる前に、もう少しだけわがままに付き合ってくれない？
No, I want to stay on Japanese. That's for this part.
受定で私が言ってたこと覚えてる？
Which one?
ほら。
Oh. Hand holding. Oh, do you mean the joke that try not to laugh joke?
今の私の手、綺麗でしょ？
I mean, your hands have always been pretty, Cyrene.
本当に不思議な感じね。なんだかいくつもの思い出が蘇ってきたみたい。
Countless memories all swelling up at once. Then what is this music? This is cool. Another heroic music.
あなたはどう？手が触れ合った時、何か感じた？
You feel very tangible, very real. Well, I'm feeling very nervous, to be honest.
もしかして緊張してたの？
Yeah.
実は私もなの。ミュリオンだった頃はこんなことなかったのに。人と人との関わりって本当に不思議よね。
Indeed it is.
どうかこの瞬間の気持ちを忘れないで。
Write it
心と
down.
いう名のページにさっと刻んで大切にしまっておいてね。大切にしたい記憶はそう簡単に消えたりしない。たとえ時間の流れに洗い流されても存在した痕跡は残るものなの。だからもし記憶の中の景色がぼやけてしまったらそっと手を伸ばしてそれに
Hand holding. Insane hand holding moment there. god, she looks lovely.
まるで寝る前に一緒に物語を読んだあのいくつもの夜のように歳月の霜を拭って
サイリーに。
それをまた心
Oh
に
my
支える
god.
力に変えるの。これから私はこの力と一緒にあなたのそばを離れてしばらく長いループに入ることになるけど
To the long cycle of this world. And this is really emotional, kind of emotional, but oh my god. The smile, that gentle smile. Now carry this power with me, and for a little while I must part from you. No! As I step into the long cycle of this world.
私を祝福してそして
She's going to go again.
新しい未来を私たちが紡いだ物語
As we have written. As we have written. As I have written.
じゃあ任せたわね
Very well. Let me write down what I want to write. There you go. Yeah, keep going. Come on, keep up. Come on, TB. Damn, that's a lot of papers being used up.
どんな劇でも一度舞台に上がったらもう慣習には戻れないようこそ私たちの物語へ気分はどう
You're trapped. Gotcha.
歳月の権能をもってしてもセプターを起動させオンパロスの演算を循環させることなどできるはずがありません。となるとこれはシステム自体の乱れではなく私の頭に記憶のミイラが
Maybe?
一瞬で見抜いちゃうなんてさすが史上初の天才ね。これ以上勝手なことをするようならさっきのシーンが何度も繰り返されることになる。何があっても私たちはあなたをこの記憶から逃がしたりしないわ。ザンダー、あなたはもう囚われの身よ。
You are now trapped, Sandar.
優雅な構想に見事な実行力ですが残念ながら時間に縛られているのは私ではなくあなたの方です。ご存知の通り私にとって最も強力な武器は忍耐です。待つという行為はすなわち勝利と同義なのですよ。カスライナのようにあの永遠にも思える刹那の中で先に崩れるのはあなたです。私はただ待てばいい。もう一匹の無力なエンドモが崖から深淵に落ちていく。
今度は桃色のエンドモ。
Pink bug.
私のイメージって本当にコロコロ変わるのね。
Yeah, every time.
あなたの言う通りかもしれないわ。別の檻を作ったところで根本的な問題は解決できない。だから最初から
We never wanted to do that in the first place. Oh my god. Oh my god, we're going to jump him.
先駆者への敬意を表して
Oh my god.
にお答えしましょう。 アスデナ星系の共感覚無
Kinesthesia Dreamscape.
聞いたことはありませんか？
Yeah.
興味深いことに、あの場所にも遠い昔、監獄があった。
Yanakoni.
奥室が充満する環境では、生命体の感覚に一定の確率で何らかのつながりが生まれ、たとえ離れ離れになったとしても、お互いの状態の変化を感じて
Yeah. We've been through this in Yanakoni.
私はこの現象を記憶域持つ
Memoria.
アスデナの人々はこの現象を利用して調和
Nation within a
という
dream.
触媒を加えることで夢の国を築き上げました。
まさに今この瞬間、あなたたちが同じ原理を利用して私のいる檻に入ってきたり、
どちらかといえば交渉の場と呼ばせて
Negotiation table.
その理解は間違っていません。こちらには調律に長けた盟友がいます。そして
Skill in tuning.
キュレネさんは
Is that supposed to be Sunday? Man, Sunday just got mentioned there. Well, Cyclone and Miss Sirene
ご覧の通り
would
強い
have an
意志を
astonishing amount of resolve.
このような記憶の精霊が手助けしてくれるのなら、この会話もきっと長く続くことでしょう。
Such a resolute sprite. Yeah.
物語を聞くのは私の得意分野よ。
Good listener.
それじゃあ心躍る知恵の対決は二人の天才に任せるわね。
ブレインストーミングってわけね。いいじゃない。しかも2対1なんてむしろワクワクする。
Wakusuru indeed.
それじゃあ交渉スタート。ザンダー、両親が次に進むまでに私たちはあなたの頭の中からどれだけの情報を掘り出してあなたを片付ける方法をいくつ思いつくでしょうか。
Oh my god.
当ててみて。
Torture him or something?
ま、どっちにしろ今のあなたにはこっちの切り札を引くチャンスなんてないんだけどね。
Trailblazer.
言ってお子ちゃま、再創生の結末を書き換えるために
But now's our chance.
リュクルゴスが消えた。どうやら私の手の届かない深海で密かに狩りをしていたようだな。
Oh, you have no idea.
進め。そしてこの旅にふさわしい結末をもたらしてくれ。灰色の小魚、私の歌声で君を送り出そう。この歌声が歳月を超え、新たな世界の序曲となるよう。
Prelude to the new world. Alrighty then. Wow, what a name. Here you go. Return the core flame of world bearing. Here we goes nothing. Kefale. Thanks. We go now.
元気卿、お前は使命を果たした。
Siritra.
じきに新たな黎明が訪れる。その光に向かって泳いでみてはどうだ。
君はとっくに死んだ、カイザー。私の心から出て行ってくれ。
Part from my mind.
そうか。だが、お前のカイザーに対する忠誠は僕と共に死んだわけではない。そして今、それはお前を縛る枷ではなくなった。これから先は幾度となく自分のために盛大な宴を開くことができる。さあ、救世主と共に天外の
Go and swim toward the ocean beyond the sky with it. Ooh. Go together.
あの小さな従者の本の1ページだ。すべてが終わったらこのページをお前に渡すよう彼女に命じておいた。
一体何が書かれているんだ？
記憶。色鮮やかな記憶だ。1000年前、あの血塗られた宴の後、あの小さな従者が僕のところに来て自分の日記帳を見せてくれたな。その中に記されていたのだ。
What did you saw? Or the campaign against Fagusa.
これがあの救世主の歩んだ道なのか。まるでその場にいるかのような臨場感だな。
When was this? Oh, this was during the first round.
過去の出来事を光塩水と呼ばれる水晶に封じ込めるらしいの。
Like codes. Yep.
私は記憶に対する理解が浅いからまだ完全に再現することはできないけど、それでも欠けた部分は語り手としてなるべく補足するようにするわね。
では聞かせてもらおう。せいぜい全力で臨むがいい。仮に話が退屈であったり失言を犯したりするようなことがあれば法と縁を結ぶことは叶わぬと思え。
きっと満足してもらえるわ。だって未知の未来に進んでみたいと思うのは人間としての本能なんだから。
Now we get to use this shorty. This browse memory.
色鮮やかで実に美しい歴史書だ。救世主の生徒か。読ませてもらおう。これは
Oh my god, we're going through the whole our memories.
ここはあの子が星の海で最初に降り立った駅、宇宙ステーションヘルタよ。
Oh my god, it's been a while since we heard this music.
慎吾の受刑だと思ってくれればいいわ。
ほう、あの魔女の縄張りということか。あの宴の席では彼女ともう一人のアンティキシラ人が僕を助けてくれたのだ。
Yes.
見て、あそこ。ちょうど彼女とヘルタがおしゃべりしてる時の記憶みたい。聞いてみて。このアイオンと運命で構築された世界を彼女はどう見ているのか。
あの女がヘルタだとなんというか
Sure didn't I remember.
記憶にある姿よりも小さい。
Yeah, she seems like the same size as you now.
すごく綺麗でしょ。でも請求列車に乗ってもう少し行けば2駅もしないうちにここの景色なんて大したことないって気づくことになる。銀河はとても広くて未知は基地よりはるかに多いけど結局どれも取るに足らないこと。遠くに行けば行くほどこの言葉
That's very insightful. Rita, very insightful.
だから七死人たちと一緒に頑張って。たまにはアスターにメッセージを送ってあげてね。
Oh.
僕の見解と一致している。だが彼らは血と炎による征服よりも穏やかな道を選んだのだな。
マダム・ヘルタとスクリューガムは世間から天才って呼ばれてるの。銀河でも高い知性を持つ人だけが オンパロスの真の創造主
Or is true
ムース
creator?
に気に入ってもらえるんです
Yeah, I guess so.
あれほど高貴な身分でありながら、神のしもべに過ぎないというのか？
Yep.
いいえ、その逆よ。彼らの中に神を作り出
Was
した
the
人がい
very
るの。
first of them created God?
詳しいことはわからないけど、
Yeah, that's a bit hard to explain to you, Teresa.
機会があったらマダム・ヘルター本人に聞いてみるのもいいかもしれないわ。それじゃあ次は他の世界を見に行ってみましょう。
Alright, where to next?
次の場所はオンパロスと似てるところが結構あるみたい。
Similarities to Amphoreus.
雪の国、興味深いな。
Pelipop.
この星の名前はヤリ色6なんだけど、それだとちょっと冷たい感じがするから、やっぱりベロブルグって呼びましょう。
Yeah.
目の前にいるのはカイザーと同じような立場にいる女の子。この世界の大守護者で最悪の中で立ち上がったリーダーなの。
この世界にはこれほど若い女工がいるのか。
見た目だけで言ったら似たようなものだと思うけど。
God. Sorry, what the fuck? Man.
ニカドリーに似た風貌のあれは兵器か？
違うわ。あれの名前はそう実質改造工事ユニット。
ただのジョーリアの眷属か。期待外れだな。
Furious Titan King. Okay, that's a really interesting way to think about it.
のおかげで無事に危機を乗り越えられた。カンパニーとの協力はチャンスであると同時に挑戦でもあるけど、これが私たちが宇宙に戻る大事な一歩である。
Okay, this is around Topaz appearances from the look of it.
この世界はオンパロスに似てて天幕に覆われてたの。七死人が
Yeah, it was still.
ようやく星の海に帰ることができたのよ。
そのカンパニーというのはさらに強大な力を持った勢力のようだな。
ええ、彼らは富の流通によって多くの世界を征服して広大な領土を切り開いていった。オンパロスの外にはこうした強い同盟が数多く存在するわ。大守護者とベロブルグに話を戻しましょう。ほら、彼らも平和に星々へ向かう道
Yeah,
を見つけたみ
very
たいよ。
peaceful.
詭弁だな。そのカンパニーがいくら強大な存在だとしても、ただの財力だけでそれほどの偉業を成し遂げられるわけがない。
You're pretty smart
表
yourself,
面上はな
Serija.
んともないように見えても、
You caught up
その
quick
裏では血塗られた殺戮と搾取
concerning the
に手を染めてい
IPC.
るはずだ。その征服の道において弱者は必ず虐げられ滅ぼされることになる。この氷の星はカンパニーを前にしても誇りを捨て屈服することは考えなかったというのか。カイザーの帝国をよそ者の好きにさせるなど僕は断じて許さない。オンパロスは宇宙で強権を持ち軽んじられることのない存在とならなければならないのだ。
I wonder if Bellabot will do something about that.
でもカイザー、ベロブルグはあなたが思ってるほど弱くないわ。信じられないなら聞いてみてちょうだい。
確かに心が揺らいだこともあったけど、今ならわかる。ベロブルグは自分の足で立って歩くことを学び、いつか星々の中で自立しなければならないって。
Himeko is looking at. I mean, I don't know if Himeko has any idea about that. You see that only Well will notice it. Where is Well, I wonder?
たとえこの目で見届けることができなかったとしても、その日は必ず訪れるって私は
ね。ベロブルグの人たちにはちゃんと誇りがある。いつかその希望が熱い氷を溶かして彼らを繁栄の道に導いてくれるわ。
残念ながら銀河の秩序はとうに定められている。壊滅の手を借りなければ弱者は 弱肉強食という古来の法則に縛られたまま土に帰るしかない。オンパロスは、僕たちは旧法を打ち砕き、星々の中に新たな秩序を築かねばならないのだ。
あ、秩序といえば、あの子の仲間があなたにヒントをくれるかもしれないわ。
Yeah, we have an example for that.
一緒に次のページをめくりましょう。
I'm really just skipping through this Yanzo because we haven't technically resolved the issue over there.
次の世界は夢の
I
国。
might really just skip through this Yanzo.
そこの物語を
That's
初めて
funny.
耳にした時は
Given how we still haven't reached the conclusion to that
なる
arc
ほど
yet.
驚いたわ。
Okay. なこね。
これほど華やかとは驚いた。
ここはピノコニーっていう名前の世界で夢の地に建てられた永遠の都よ。そしてあの子が一つ前に降り立った駅でもあるわ。危険に満ちた息を飲む冒険を繰り広げたの。
詳しく聞かせてくれ。頭に羽を生やしているあの人に興味がある。
Sunday. Pretty interesting fella.
ホテルレバリーの景色をもっと眺めていたかったです。
I guess this is before we left.
次にここへ戻る頃、私はただの旅人になっているでしょう。その視点で見れば、見慣れたものもまた違って。
We do get some Sunday cameo over here. Cameo. Screen time.
ピノコニーは全ての理想が集う調和の地。誰にも縛られない自由を掲げた結果、凶楽に溺れ自分を見失っちゃったの。そんな中、目の前の彼は秩序の力で法を紡ぎ、夢の中に揺るぎない幸福の聖地を築こうとした。
Order. Yeah. I think it aligns very well with you, Serija. You seem to be leaning toward order.
しかし、私が理想とする楽園にはまだ遠い。もしかすると、七死人の皆さんと旅をすることで道が広がるかもしれません。ピノコニーの未来はあの子に、彼らの開拓に任せましょ
う。どうやらこの理想郷は過去のものとなったようだ。
ええ、美しい夢に溺れてたら明日は見えない。だから人々は夢から覚める道を選んだの。
この人物が編んだ法には神とその創造物の居場所しかなく、人間は考慮されていない。一時の失敗を受け入れ再び旅立てたのは彼が夢から覚めた証だ。
ええ、あなたもよくわかってるみたいね。なら壊滅が約束した世界も同じように人間の居場所がないってわかるはずよね。
If even the order is like this, there's no way distraction will also give it to you guys.
もう十分だ。戻してくれ。
Take me back.
それじゃあ最後の一幕を持ってこの記憶の旅を締めくくりましょう。
この景色。
Oh, this express.
綺麗でしょ。これがオンパロスよ。光り輝く無限の帯の中を世界が延々と流れてるの。私たちは神に設計された存在。今はまだ本物の生命体とは呼べないけれど、それでもオンパロスの黄金栄は運命に抗い、人間と変わらない神話を綴ってきたわ。カイザー、本当に3000万の輪廻を生きてきた英雄たちをあなた自身も含めて否定する気？残酷な運命に屈して全てを操る壊滅の思惑通りになることを許すの？
お前の狙いは
I think it's going to be obvious, right?
小さな従者。あの救世主の思い出で僕を揺さぶり、法の天秤を 彼女とあの二人の天才に傾けさせたいの
So
だろう。
this is how you convince her back then.
あら、こうもあっさり見抜かれちゃうなんて。
人の心も読めずにどうして帝国を治められよう。法をどちらに渡すかはもう決めてある。だが次の駒を動かす前にもう一つこの記憶で確かめたい。教えてくれ。彼女は開拓の旅の中で海を見たことはあったか？
Story of the ocean. Is it for
海、
Icelands?
それは私のゆりかごであり、
Oh,
私の故郷だ。汝は
she'll complete your
天と地を
conquest in the
分かつ
ocean
海で
upon
征
this.
服を果たし、潮騒の中で眠るだろう。
Eternally slumber in the sound of
汝
tides.
は潮騒の中で眠り、天と地を分かつ海で征服を果たすだろう。予言はウロボロスのように輪となりつながる。なんと美しいことか。まるで歌のようだ。オンパロスも君と私の運命もあの渦巻く海流と同じなのだろう。
The end became peace.
試練は終わった。さあ、教えてくれ。法の真剣を誰に渡す？
ふん、誰にも渡す気はないな。
なんだと？
このオンパロスにおいて僕こそが法なんだ。カイザーの冠をそう簡単に他人へ譲れるものか。救世主といい神霊感といい、所詮は天外からのよそ者。この僕が征服した土地に干渉させるつもりはない。
試練で一体何を見た？
全てだ。この世界の法則の全て、あるいは神霊感の言う演算の法則、最終協定を。
Do you understand from that?
僕は意のままに世界の法則を書き換える方法を知った。善を悪へ、衆を美へ、弱さを強さへ。なんだが運命が定めた代価は実に合理的だったよ。一つの法を書き換えるのに
One rule change for the life
半
of
身の
one
命を差し出せば済むのだから。
Oh. Oh my god, that's a heavy burden.
するつもりだ。
So she asks Iceland to kill
答
her?
えはもう見えているはずだ。天外の力に頼らずとも僕たちは軍政を征服できる。そのために必要な代価さえ支払えばな。
君の野望のために、法のために、すでに多くの者が命を捧げてきた。
これはもう決まったことだ。オンパロスは軍政の中で自らの力で立たねばならない。
話にならない。そんな薄っぺらい大義名分でこれまでの暴行を正当化できると思っているのか？
Oh boy.
破壊なくして再生なし。お前の言う暴行とはこの断りそのものだ。皮肉にもそれがオンパロスを変革へと導く鉄則でもある。日和の信託が彼方より響いたその時から、黄金栄は己が血を燃やし、この暗黒の時代を照らす運命を背負った。だがもし僕の征服がなければ、人々は未だ旧王朝の操り人形に過ぎなかっただろう。
だが今になってみれば、君の旅路もまた先人と何ら変わりなかったのではないか。血と暴力にまみれ、人々を抑圧するばかりで。君も同じ過ちを繰り返しているだ。
Sorry. Let me switch back to English now. Since Cyrene is out of the way, I just wanted to hear Cyrene back then.
Go and see everything for yourself. Go to any library I've built. Go listen to the rumors on every street corner. Go and witness how the Imperator crushed the old laws and forged new ones. Go and see what my conquests brought to this world. I cleansed the Chrysos War's filth, and mended all the conflicts left by the Era Bellica. I restored Akima's might, and allowed mortals and Chrysos heirs to face each other as equals in the Council. I punished all sins, and rewarded all achievements. I smashed Talantin's shackles, united humankind to save themselves, and started the Flame Chase era.
Thank God I changed the language just in time.
In her glorious life. So now,
She's popping off.
hearken to my final words. History will eventually forget Saridra. But it will never forget the Imperator's people or the Flame Chase era she began.
She's not wrong.
Final words.
Amphoreus is about to be destroyed. There's no time left for pointless debates. There is only one law I want to overturn to aid the final battle of deliverance. So I will only offer the life of one demigod.
That smile in her face. She really is offering her life.
Imperator, I command you one last time, Electra. Either sacrifice yourself for conquest, or pierce this tyrant's chest with your sword.
Thus, the Imperator concluded her final speech. At the end of her life, at the last moment before she stepped onto the altar, she gave her most loyal subject the choice to decide fate, just as she promised her compatriots before her very first campaign.
My blood flows in you now. Heroic compatriots, follow me, and we'll seize fate's reins!
The Imperator fell. Some say that the Dux Gladiorum turned traitor and killed her liege. Some say that she imprisoned the tyrant in a shallow pond of water, then left. Which meant the Imperator had to kill herself to rewrite the law. There are countless stories about her death. All we can be sure of is when the knight left the vortex, the Imperator was still mumbling about their past conquests together, the beginning and the end of her existence.
Imperator, wait! How could someone of your status come to the front lines? Let me be the flag bearer!
The troops defending the pass to the west of the grove, have they surrendered?
They ran as quickly
Is that supposed to be Georius?
The Golden Cocoon Pass is now
It's just literally a drama.
Good. What about the Delosian militia?
The 3rd Legion set fire to the mountains and flattened everything west of the basin. They just need a few more days.
That is enough. We cannot afford to miss an opportunity for victory. Lastly, how many Ladonian cannons are left?
They are no more. The 2nd and 4th Legions have destroyed them all.
Very good. They now have no way out, no reinforcements, and no artillery support. We will be able to liberate the Grove of Epiphany in the blink of an eye. We will launch the final charge 1 quint after the curtain fall hour tomorrow. Remember, as long as the Alliance's flag still flies on my shoulders, you must keep moving forward. Take no prisoners among the enemy's soldiers. All sages who resist are to be captured and tried according to martial law. And do not destroy any books. Now go!
And how nice of you.
The entire army.
Thank God you didn't decide to destroy any books.
Understood! Those who are resolved to die, we salute you.
Reporting in. The mountain dwellers are resisting fiercely, and the legendary Mountain Breaker is personally engaged in battle. Their formations are nigh impenetrable.
Then cease our frontal assault. Send scouts to all legions and tell them to retreat into the Tritos Plains before the parting hour.
Are you planning to surrender?
It's a strategic change of plans. The seismic walking dragon is enough for that battlefield.
Dragon.
Walking dragon? You mean that stupid beast, Terravox? What can they even do?
Stupid? No. They are the wisest of all of Giorio's creations. Only they can perceive the currents of time.
The smartest creature. And
let them deal with their earthly brethren.
Terravox.
We will advance and take the lead in defeating what remains of our enemy.
Terravox is popping off in that art.
I will deliver the most fiery retribution for the humiliation they dealt us, and crown myself with a god-slaying wreath.
Understood. I'll see to it. Those who are resolved to die, we salute you.
The Temple of the Three Fates sent a letter, Imperator.
They refused to surrender, and said this letter is their last warning to us.
It's all of her conquests, I assume?
Tell the commanding officers not to launch any attacks unless they receive the Imperator's handwritten approval.
I noticed the chibi are
Disobedience will be
gone.
punished by death.
The rest of the chibis.
What are you doing?
The priests of the Three Fates aren't soldiers, but politicians. Do not mistakenly believe they don't have a plan. These dying pests will wring out every idea from their brains, all for short-sighted gain. They are much shrewder than we are. I am inferior to them in that regard. They also have the prophecy to wield as a weapon, something I am not blessed with. Launching an unplanned attack will only disadvantage us, as all of Amphoreus will judge our actions. Which means I will be heading to the battlefield myself, just as I have always done. This time, however, I will go alone.
Brave.
I will conduct secret negotiations to ensure fate is on our side.
Understood. The legions will make their preparations. Those who are resolved to die, we salute you.
Why are we not allowed to march out with the army, Imperator?
This will be a long voyage with no return. Those of you who bear the prophecy cannot come with me.
Why are you personally leading this battle if it's doomed to fail? The Flame Chase journey cannot be without a leader.
That is correct. The Empire will be without a head when the Imperator falls. But remember, as long as you seize the right opportunities, even a chaotic game will remain winnable.
But she really do plan ahead. She makes sure that a player would step up after her.
My departure will create a long staircase.
Oh my goodness, I was right.
You'll understand what I mean when news of my death reaches your ears.
Saridra, is our journey about to be over?
Destroy the old laws and forge new ones. My conquest has reached its limits within the borders of Amphoreus. Since the prophecy already decreed that the Imperator would never conquer the stars as she wished, I will bow out here and try no more. More Chrysos heirs bearing divine authority will be born, and many more heroes will arise. Will they demand peace or war? Will they resist tyranny or become the next Imperator? I do not care. The children of the future will decide for themselves. Do not mourn for me. Anyone can kill the Imperator. But the only one who can truly destroy her is Saridra.
At the end, I faithfully recorded the most important battles in the Imperator's life. Her conquest was about to be completed at this point in the story. However, for some reason, a memory suddenly entered my mind just as I was about to put down my pen. It was a journey on a fantastical train. I had the honor of having a heart-to-heart conversation with the Imperator under the stars. And I asked her this question at the end of that discussion. How do you want history to remember you? As a hero who gave up her life for the Flame Chase? Or as a tyrant? She answered so quickly, as if she had made up her mind long ago.
What did she ask?
I would rather be forgotten than be defined.
God damn, that's very brave of you. Oh my god.
Because the law can be neither eternal nor unchallenged.
Oh.
And only humanity can pen laws into history's pages.
What an exit.
Now, I have shattered the greatest law of Amphoreus. The game is nearing its end. Dux Gladiorum. Even though you killed the Imperator in the previous 30 million cycles, this time you finally found your own law. Then High Sealants, Electra. I will ask someone to deliver the prophecy's ocean at the boundaries of this world to you. Will you choose to swim into that ocean? I do not care. Do not care.
The Imperator muttered about her conquest.
Oh, she's
and
gone.
news of her death spread in the city.
Dead lifeless eye. Whew. 07.
Freedom! Liberty! The tyrant is dead! Go! Shout this news in the streets!
My people, my fellow elders, do not panic. Stand your ground. That usurper has paid for her ambition with her life.
People once cheered for my ascension. And now they cheer for my fall. No matter. I am fond of applause. I see the cosmos, the battlefield that I cannot reach. I will return in the next cycle. The stars will hear my legion's war drums. Hear the great name of the Imperator. Hear Amphoreus'
To this day, we do not know which rule the Imperator overwrote at the cost of her life. Perhaps the truth will only be revealed at the moment of checkmate, just like every chess game she ever played.
We still have no idea.
We only know her death
What did she
inflamed
overrode?
Akama. On one side of the city, those who defended liberty toppled her statues to the ground. On the other side, her supporters put themselves between the masses and her monuments, declaring loudly that the Sovereign is still among the people. It is said that golden blood congealed into the same letters everywhere they fought. It was the name borne by Akama's first and final Sovereign, the Imperator Saridra. But the one who bore that name did not see any of this. Her gaze was cast far away, and the sound of tides in her ears drowned out the people's cries. What was the Imperator thinking about in that prophesized ocean at the boundaries of this world? In that shallow puddle of stagnant water, was she reminiscing about her past conquests? Or repenting for the millions killed for the flame chase? It was neither. The Imperator only saw how the surface of the water gleamed like that crude chessboard, dissected by light and shadow in the afternoon when her teacher played against her for the first time.
Look at this chessboard. What do the pieces look like?
They are strangely beautiful.
Little Sinitra?
They look like the stars in the night sky ablaze.
Little Sinitra. Just remembering fast.
From that page emerged an ocean.
Yeah, this is a memory of, well, the nearest memory of an ocean we have.
So vast.
This is an ocean for you, Resilience.
Not a single trace of corruption.
Scale push waterscape.
Is this Ceridra?
Electra, my subject. Ever since you walked out of the tainted ocean and pledged yourself to me, I have seen the abyss in your eyes and the emptiness in your heart. That was why I promised you a new ocean, where the Imperator's ambitions would serve as the currents.
She promised her.
Would be its light. Electra, my subject. You have done your duty as my blade. The prophecy has now made its final decree on the road I intend to walk. My conquest is doomed to never reach the stars. But the Imperator never makes empty promises. So take this memory, this ocean, beyond the sky, as witnessed by the Deliverer. This is the final gift that the Imperator can leave for her subject.
Very nice of her. This is lovely. Wonderful gift for her silence. For all those years.
When I was still a fish in the ocean, I always felt so genuine swimming through the waters. But once I stepped onto land, I found myself caught in a play. Every land dweller wore a mask in their life. So I, too, donned a costume and tried to find my role in this show. I became your blade in war and the violin strings at banquets. Do you still not get it? I do not long for the oceanic depths of my homeland. Nor do I crave the swelling seas beyond the sky. Perhaps even I don't know what I want. I still don't know where I should swim to even at the end. But I know one thing right now. A fish is simply a fish. And she can never leave the ocean she's in. But whether under the ocean or on land, we two prisoners who can never escape this cave can still look outside the cave and see the stars.
I have to admit, the 12-factor simulation of life in this experiment has far exceeded my expectations.
We'll return back to this asshole.
Make your choice then, senior society member. Do you want to keep walking down the wrong path and be remembered for your incorrect conclusions? Or do you want to return to the audience's seat and give yourself, Amphoreus, and the entire cosmos a more fitting end?
I must refuse. A dead man never fears death.
Did I not make myself clear? Have you forgotten about our dear Lord of Silence? You wouldn't want her to consider your 8 other clones as cancers within the erudition and chop them all up, would you?
Oh my god, she really just threatens with her other friend, which is Honkai. Honkai, come on, gotta mention. Oh.
Your logical deductions are vastly different from mine. Therefore, allow me to provide one more academic recommendation. Listen, my peers. Why don't you look beyond this world, just as the Chrysos heirs did? Re-evaluate your calculations and take into account all enemies in the upcoming war among the Eons. Amphoreus is not a place where three paths entangle, but where three paths fight to the death. You used Memoria to resist me, but did you not consider the possibility that the Remembrance and their children might have taken this opportunity to join the fray as well?
We kind of do notice that. This is a chance to step in. Here we go.
Oh, so this isn't just silence. It's the answer. What was the last thing she said to you before you parted the waters at the Scale Gorge waterscape? A tricky question, but one with a simple answer. She didn't say anything back then, right?
Hang.
That's correct. And now I'm sure.
He's finally
You
making
are
an
not March
appearance.
7th. There's no way she would remember that detail. I'll only warn you once. Leave her body. Now.
How impulsive. That's not like you at all. Why don't you calm down and think about another possibility? I didn't take over March 7th's body. Rather, it's March 7th who regained my memories.
Okay. Trying to understand it for a bit and... Alright, okay. I think I'm getting it. So, it's just basically that Ebonite is something like... It's also a part of March then? Oh my god, it just cut off there. But yeah, I was talking... As I was saying... I guess March... Not March, Ebonite is... Basically, is a part of March then? Which one is which? Who is the main body? So it's kind of like a different personality, but it's just another memory of March, I guess. Evernight, that is. I wonder how many of them are there out there. This really brings up the question of there might be several other versions of March out there. And this one in particular is one of them, of course. There's a chance that there might be more eventually, but this is a really interesting take we're going on to. And we really just stop right on to where she just encounters Dunhang there. I wonder what happens there. How did Dunhang suddenly appear over there? What are they doing there? Oh boy. Wild. Very, very, very wild. So that's the end of, well, of this story update. And wow, it really, that last part, I guess it's kind of like an epilogue, but it's a really long epilogue, not gonna lie. After the climax, the falling action really took a bit too long, but I don't mind it because it gives me a lot of, well, story for me. I like it. Of course, it really ended really weirdly there without some kind of climax to it, considering that we had a climax when fighting Lygus there, but then we have like a bunch of more stories explaining about what Ceridras have been seeing all this time. But I'm satisfied with it. I don't know about you guys. I really do enjoy. But I think that's about it from me. Hope you guys enjoyed my playthrough here. And don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, and all of that hubbub. But in any case, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll find out more continuation of Amphoreus' story in the next update. Then, I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
Double up a dead road cheddar. L to the J say stay laced, cause my call me Royal Flush, and I'm the ace.